All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. This is episode 9 already of this 2020 Michigan franchise, or Dynasty, I should say. This is, of course, NCAA 14 using the Revamped college football mod. We're on version 8 of that. And so, again, I always like to plug them in the beginning. If you're looking for more information on this mod, that is available on their Discord. If you just search for college football Revamped, tons of stuff out there. Just remarkable work with them. And excited to be jumping in here to a really, really important game. First off, I am 9 subscribers away from 1,000, so if you have not subscribed yet, please help me out. Help out the sim community, the franchise, dynasty community, whatever you want to call it. It's always appreciated. I love chatting with everybody here live, even comments coming in post-stream as well. SSG website got a bit of a refresh over the weekend, just kind of toying around with that a little bit. Still got a couple wonky things like some old stories appearing on the front page for some reason, but other than that, really happy with that. Just getting a lot of new content out there with our leagues for SSG. So lots of cool stuff going on. Lots also happening in this college football dynasty here, as I went ahead and played my last game offline. One time through, it was a pretty good game actually, which I'll get into here shortly. Of course, leading up to, which will be a pretty big game, number 11 Ohio State, who just lost to Penn State, who we lost to the last time we streamed. So Penn State, 2 games in a row, beats Michigan, beats Ohio State. Puts them in actually, after a really bad 4-4 start, puts them in the bowl contention there. But we'll be playing Ohio State, and boy, Michigan hasn't beaten Ohio State, I don't know, 150 years or something like that. So it's been a really, really long time. And there is a quarterback controversy at Michigan. That's kind of the big topic here. We'll also go through recruiting a little bit. So as I mentioned, I think I did at least on Mike Lowe. I'm on Twitter at MikeLowe47. And again, we've been streaming this season here, just about every game, most of them. Let's start with the last game that we just had, because it was quite a doozy. If I can figure out where that even is. There it is. And of course, we will be using other mods and other enhancements here to get our college football playoff going, which will be super, super cool. So there's a look at the Michigan schedule as we've played through it. Yes, we did lose to Western Michigan, and yes, Western Michigan is ranked higher than us at 14. And I guess they should be. They're 9-2. They were 8-3, and they beat us. So there you see it. Western Michigan. I guess it wasn't as fluky of a loss as we once thought. We rattled off at one point 6 wins in a row. It looks like through Michigan State. Lost to Penn State, and then this is the game that I just played offline. Again, one time through. You have to just trust me on that, because what I'm about to show you probably will surprise you a little bit. I ended up starting Cade McNamara. Now, I know first thing, I'm going to have people say, hey, why don't you just go with 2 quarterbacks? Yes, you could do that with formation subs. I always feel kind of dirty because the AI teams don't do that sort of thing. I already feel kind of bad like having quarterback controversies because this game's not smart enough to do that for the AI teams. So I went with Cade McNamara, and this is the game he had, guys. 19 of 20, 263. He only had the 1 touchdown, but he completed 95% of his passes. If you recall during the Penn State game, Joe Milton didn't do that. It wasn't even close. And so he had a really nice game. He did get sacked 4 times in the first half, but didn't get sacked at all in the second half. And most importantly, Michigan won 31-21 there. And again, it was a game that was very, very back and forth this game. Indiana played really well. They could not pick up their bowl-eligible 6th win, so they're at 5-6 right now. But Michigan did get the win, bouncing back. Their first loss in the Big Ten, or whatever they call this conference now. And that sets up a kind of an interesting storyline here for the Ohio State game, because if we go look at conference standings, you will see what I'm talking about here. So if we look at the conference record, and again, whoever wins this Big Ten East, of course, plays against the Big Ten West in the Big Ten Championship game. And we are 7-1, Ohio State 6-2. We control our own destiny. If we win, or I guess tie, against Ohio State, which I don't think you can even tie in college football, can you? We will move on for the first time ever. I don't think Michigan's ever played in the Big Ten Championship game since it's been a thing. Ohio State wins, they're going to have the same conference record as us, and they'll have the tiebreaker in the head-to-head win, or at least I'm assuming that's what the game does. So it's literally a game for a chance to represent the Big Ten in the Big Ten Championship against a really, really good team, perhaps one of the best teams in the entire country. They have a better defense than us. They have a significantly better offense than us. And they have 1 more win than us. So it is not going to be an easy game. Of course, you can see their team leaders. They do have Justin Fields, who's having kind of just not a bad year at all, just kind of a ho-hum, kind of quiet year, I guess, compared to the stats he's put up in real life the last couple of years. And their loss, let's see, was they lost at number 5 Iowa in overtime, and they, as I mentioned, lost to Penn State. So Penn State, again, having a nice little run of late for them, which is good to see. Gets them back to a little bit more of a respectable season there that they're having. So again, that's going to be the big game. We looked at the recap. We will jump into recruiting, but first let me do my coach skill upgrade, because it looks like we do have one there in the lower left corner. And I haven't been doing a ton in recruiting, because really recruiting has been pretty easy with Michigan, and I've gone through all the house rules a million times, so I won't explain it, but with my house rule, I don't need a ton of points. I know a lot of people like to run and unlock as many points you can get, but like I'm taking what comes to us. I'm not scouting players even. I mean, there's just a lot of reasons why I don't really need as many points as you're probably used to getting. However, that would have helped earlier for better visits, if that one says. You know, we could, for these weeks, that would be a nice little bump to get 500. But see, I don't need more points. What I want is like more, I want more like cap, like per player. Like I don't want to just limit it to 500. And I think there's a way to do that, but I just haven't gotten there. Yeah, so they can have an extra 50 points, right? See, that's where I want to get to. So maybe I need to bump these up. It'll be nice to have next year. Otherwise, we could go, the passing matchup is kind of nice. I also like setups, but how many upgrades? We got 4 upgrades there. Yeah, we're gonna go, I mean, I don't need more points right now. I can tell you that right now. I need to get up to this though. And I need to get to a ranking of 10. So it sounds silly. I actually might unlock the early season points right now, because I have enough points right now for the guys I'm going after. And again, that would be nice too. So I'm actually going to do just that. As silly as that may seem, because I'm of course towards the end of the season, but I have plenty of points to go around right now, as you can see. Recruiting, I don't know if anything else has really changed since we last spoke. I did add some more players to our board. We had a bye week in between after the Indiana game, that is. Hey, what's up, Nick? Yeah, right, Nick, I played way better off stream. I was going to talk about that. I don't know what if it was just McNamara or what, or maybe I'm trying to put on a show, or I don't know. I don't think those things are happening, but yeah, we'll have to see. I mean, it's going to be against Ohio State, so I'm not expecting McNamara to complete 95% of his passes, but I promise you, I did not reset that game. I played it pretty much right after our stream there, so maybe I just got warmed up. I hadn't played in a while when I played Penn State. I was playing some Madden, some other games, MLB The Show, stuff like that. So let's see. I like to kind of go position by position. So we do have some news, unfortunately. Michael Benson, that quarterback we were pushing for, we were first a while. Kansas jumped us after their visit. He signed with Kansas, so we are kind of at square one with quarterbacks. And as one of my house rules again, I won't offer a scholarship until another team does. So, you know, I could throw points at this guy. It's not really necessary, so I'm just going to leave it down. But, you know, Adam Hines is a guy that, sure, I wouldn't mind taking a look at. We don't have any recruits coming in. We don't have, like, a huge need at quarterback, but nonetheless, that was sad to see Benson go there. We already saw that the halfback, Chris Scott, 5 stars committed. This is a guy I threw on the board, but again, I'm not going to commit any points right now. He's got us number 1. He was a guy that showed some interest. I threw him on there. You're going to see some new guys here that I just kind of threw on that they're just not being recruited, but they had us, you know, pretty high. I can actually take him off because he's only a 61. I don't even mess with guys who are 65, even without scouting them. If I need a guy, maybe I'll look around, but yeah, it's just not necessary. So Michael Jones, I mean, again, I don't even need to like waste points. And this is what I was saying. This is why I don't need points right now. We did get our 5-star guy who I need to change his name. I can't have him be named John Oliver, and this is kind of bizarre. We of course Jay Anderson is already committed. This tackle we're still pushing for, so he's kind of our big target. He did come to our the Penn State game. Probably wasn't very impressed. Center, we've signed 1. I'm actually trying to sign both. We have no centers for next year, and I really don't want to have 3 freshmen, but one of these guys, this guy is actually a JUCO, so it's actually worked out pretty well. If we could actually bring in all 3 centers, I'll take them. Let's see, a few new guys at N. I mean, I can throw some points to get him number 1, but same thing there. But without scholarships, I'm not going to offer scholarships to guys unless an AI team does. It's just too unfair. It's too easy. It's a weird loophole. Same thing, I'll throw him points, but what are these guys rated, by the way? Yeah, so they're good. So I'll do the same thing here with that tackle. Pat Jones has now signed with Utah. Looks like Indiana. Middle linebacker, same thing. We are pursuing both of these guys. It's very unlikely for Mark Ross. But with us still making the cut, I mean, you never know. I guess we can keep him there for now. I even threw a kicker on, but again, no one's giving him interest. We'll max him out so he's number 1, just in case someone offers him. And same thing, these guys are 1. I mean, there's no one else coming after these guys, so I'm not going to waste the points on them. So as you can see, we have leftover points, and I guess just to just so the AI doesn't. I noticed last week they like threw some points on guys I didn't want points being spent on. So I'll just max it out. Let's see. Ready for a visit. We can have one last person come to this game here, and it is an important visit. It's that JUCO player I mentioned. So let's get him going to the Ohio State game. We won't have that game next year for recruiting, obviously. So yeah, that's going to do it. Again, it's a little uneventful with recruiting when you're at a big school like this, but I think that should be how it goes. When you have a lot of good players who just want to come at you. So you guys know the Ohio State roster, I'm assuming. I'm not even going to give it much preview. I'm just going to assume that they're really good. It's funny, I didn't do any kind of like prep work against Indiana, and it was a great game. We're just going to jump right in. I mean, we know they're going to be really, really good. Let me give this just a quick save here, and then we'll get started. But yeah, well, thanks for tuning in, and thanks for watching the stream, everybody. Hope you had a nice weekend. Yeah, right, isn't that weird? Kansas beating us out for a quarterback. But, I mean, they've seen my quarterback play. It's been a little rough. But maybe that's an argument to go play ball there. Who knows? All right. Well, this is it. We know we have at least this game and another one. We'll have a bowl game, whether we have the Big Ten championship. We're not going to make the tournament or anything like that. So again, we've got to show off these uniforms here. I mean, they're just so good. Look at these uniforms. Again, College Revamped version 8 has about half of the Big Ten done. These look ridiculous with the Jordan gloves. I mean, Jordan everything here. Just, I mean, the matte helmet, just incredible looking. Ohio State, they always play, they always kind of wear some cool uniform in this game, so maybe we could go with something like that. So we could have them wear like the white wolf. Since that's not a playoff, I'll respect that. Could have them wear white out. Should we go with white wolf? Or you guys want to go with just the old classic away? Maybe for the first time I play them, we got to go classics, right? Let's do that. All right. Last game at Michigan Stadium for some of these players that I don't really care about. Oh, hey, Jamie. Sorry, I just saw your comment there. Yeah, well, I'll do White Wolf next time for sure. I kind of wanted to see what these default uniforms look like. I don't always want to play them in there. I don't really like gimmicky uniforms, honestly. I know I'm in the minority with that. Yeah, I could do 8. I haven't really given much thought of that. That would be kind of cool, but I'll probably just stick with 4, try to keep it realistic. So they're top players. There's a look there. Justin Fields in the mix there. I mean, yeah, they're going to be good. 7 interceptions for Wade. 25 total touchdowns for Fields. Just 2 sacks allowed for that guard.
Hi, everybody.
All right, there's Coach Lowe.
Bringing you the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 pregame show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. To Ohio State, Michigan.
Updated stadium. You can see the scoreboard. You can see the yellow in the stands. Look at that.
They won't even say Ohio State, just calling them Ohio instead. Both teams have defined.
I call them Ohio State. I don't care. I'm not an alum. I'm not an alumnus of Michigan, so.
Thanks for joining us here on the NCAA College Football pregame show. Now let's send it out to
little trivia, by the way, right? Alumnus is the singular form of alumni. You're not an alumni of anything. An alumni is a group. It's like octopi and octopus, right? Alumnus, alumni. Alumni is a group of people. You can put it on your license plate bracket if you want. You got something to prove or something, go for it. But that's a group, right? Like Ohio State has an alumni group. It's all of them. You are an alumnus. I am an alumnus. Just a little grammar pet peeve of mine. You are not an alumni.
It's going to be, as we have one of the biggest rivalries ever, not just in college football, but in all of sports.
And now it's time for the coin toss, and it's brought to you by Coke Zero. Real Coca-Cola taste, zero.
Yeah, I'm 9 people away from 1,000. Come on. Let's get there. I could start live streaming with my GoPro. I've been doing some kayaking and hiking and stuff like that, but my personal one that's not for gaming, you know, I only have like 60 followers or something like that, and I guess you need 1,000 to do live streaming to YouTube. So I don't know, maybe I'll do one to celebrate Mike Lowe getting to 1,000 if we do. Okay, so here we're always going to focus on the quarterback. Boy, it's a mix. I want to see how much he runs. We'll keep that at balance. Actually, I'm going to keep... You cover. I'll keep an eye on the QB scramble. Let's do that. Holding blocks aggressive. All right, here we go.
We're ready to get this one underway as the teams are lined up for the opening kick.
Michigan, Ohio State.
He pooches it up there. Wilson from the 3.
Uh-oh.
Got the corner.
All right, off to a great start.
At the 34-yard line.
Getting ready to take the field in their final home game in their
Yeah,
career.
I could care less, right? That is a good grammar pet peeve. I could care less versus I couldn't care less. Like, think about what you're saying. I could care less. That means you care a lot, right? I have a lot of I used to be an English teacher, so I have plenty of English
Now the
pet
offense
peeves.
gets ready to take their first crack at it. The quarterback in the gun, empty backfield, 5 wide receivers in the formation. Scrambling around.
Get him.
He's tackled at the
So
40-yard line.
I will keep an eye on the QB spy, but when you're in man coverage, that's tricky.
Herbie, but you don't want to think about that right now. He's got to stay focused and keep the task at hand in front of him, and that's winning the ball game.
I think we might see
So it's second down
a run
and
here.
about 2 yards to go.
Well, coverage was on point that play, but
Gets it out to his receiver in a hurry. And he's taken down around the 48-yard line.
This isn't even the best example, but I'm going to tell you something. This young man is really getting better.
do I
at
work
running
somewhere
his
other
routes,
than
which
YouTube?
is a
Yeah, I don't work
truly
for YouTube.
underrated quality these days.
I work in higher ed under a different name. Mike Lowe's not my real name. It's just a code name.
From the 48-yard line.
When I was a
It's
teacher, I
first
didn't
down.
want to have my real name kind of floating around. My name is Mike, though, if that helps. Get to that. Come on, guys. Too slow.
Fires out to
We're
his
getting that weird
right.
lag in this
He's
game.
pushed
We
out
had
of
that a little bit
bounds
in one of the
at
demo games we did.
Everything about that play was crisp. The route, the throw,
Yeah,
the
I work in
catch,
higher ed, though.
That's fun to see.
Instructional design work is what I do. So, like, building online college courses, and I oversee a team of designers who does that. It's fun, though. Check it out. It's a massively growing industry, instructional design. It's a lot of fun. Most days. I mean, I gotta be honest, some days are harder than others, for sure. 3rd and 3. What do we got here? I don't want to blitz right here. We're gonna just cover 2.
From the 41-yard line, it's 3rd down.
Oh, nice.
Goes out to the running
Boy,
back,
if
no
I'd stay
good.
put, I might have got a pick.
You know, he's been working really hard lately.
So
on
Michigan,
his
you probably saw in the last stream, we had the number 1 defense in the country. I don't think that's changed. I mean, if not, we're still top 5 for sure.
Here, it looked like he may have taken a step backwards and really
Safe
just let
man.
that
I don't think
one
we're
go.
gonna get much of a return here, but
Doesn't want to let the punt returner have a chance here. He just wants to change field
Crowd
position.
just completely stopped. Hey, what's up, Ryan? All right, we stopped
This
them.
one's going to be down in the end zone.
We stopped Ohio State. McNamara getting the start.
So
Was
let's see what the
lights
offense
out
can do as they
against
come out onto the
Indiana.
field.
And it wasn't luck either. He just played really well.
They'll run it.
And Haskins had a nice
They
game
get
too. I
nice
think he had
yardage
100
on that
yards.
run.
First time all season. I think we have a running back break 100. But we're definitely getting some of that weird lag here. And that is not the stream. That is the game. So like I'm seeing that lag as well. We saw that in like that little Notre Dame demo game we did. So I'm not quite sure what that is.
From
wanna
their
pick
own
up
26-yard line.
Some first
It's
down,
second
especially if we
down.
can start running the ball, just like we did last week. Great. Oh, our right guard's back, by the way. So we now have a right guard again. Right tackle's still hurt. Speaking of right guard, look at that. Nice
Tackle
pulling
after
block
he's
there.
run up the gut.
Not a first down. Interesting. I have been to a Michigan football game. I actually saw Ben Roethlisberger's first ever college game. He was a true freshman or redshirt freshman at Miami of Ohio when they played Michigan. That's the one game
He's
I've
taken
been to.
down at the 33-yard line.
I had a buddy who
And the short
was
gain
a
is
student there,
enough
and
for the first.
And that
he had
tailback
tickets and couldn't
definitely
go
has
or
a
something
nose
like
for
that.
First
And
down marker.
I went. Been to a Notre
First down,
Dame
10
game too.
yards to go. Ball
A lot
on
of
the
fun there.
33-yard line.
Yeah, going down.
He's under pressure.
There was nobody there, and he can't run away. So, again, we had 4 sacks last week, right? There was nothing, at least on his first throw attempt, that I wanted to risk, so... Let's see if we can set up a little screen here. Yeah, I mean, there wasn't a huge... So the weird thing about Michigan Stadium is it's so big, it's just, like, the noise kind of escapes it. It's not as loud as you think.
Fires it out.
Come on, guys, you gotta hold
And they make
one
the stop at the
effing
30.
guy out there to block. Illinois, Purdue. Yeah, I would probably just find something else to do. No offense. Like, I'm not like crazy. I mean, I went to Eastern Michigan for my undergraduate, so like, I don't get all amped up over college football. I used to work all the college games. I worked for the radio station. So I've been to all the basketball and football games and stuff like that, but like, it was always work for me. So like, I never really was like, I kind of dreaded when the games were there. Oh, dude, if that's accurate, come on.
Nothing doing.
That's a first down. See, I shouldn't have thrown that so hard. It's too early. That's okay. The stream is bad luck, I'm telling you guys.
Robbins awaits the snap.
So both teams start with a punt.
He really got a hold of that one.
Come on, it's a
Wilson
hold.
fields it at the 24.
Wish they called real penalties.
The Wolverines really took care of business on defense that first time out, Curtis.
One of the great traditions in college football is this defense and the
I know
way
Ryan
they
signed
play
up
with
for
such
our
passion
Madden
and
Sim League, and when I say
enthusiasm
Sim
in this
League, I mean
environment,
Sim
and we're
League.
seeing that
Like, we're
again
not
today.
playing the game,
They've
we're
got to play with some
simulating all of
focus
it.
and smarts here. They don't
Still
wanna
got
make a
teams
mistake and
available.
suddenly find
We haven't
themselves
started
trailing.
yet. Still in the very, very first week of the off season. Just waiting to get the league filled. So, uh-oh, that's not looking good, is it? Ooh, could he get
He's
there?
going left.
Dude, did it. Could have been worse.
Brought down right around the 46-yard line.
He faked out everybody in the stadium. When you can sell the run
It was
that
okay. Yeah,
well,
working in
you're gonna
athletics,
have
I mean,
the
it was
upper
all right.
hand on the defense.
It was okay. I didn't do anything crazy. I was like the halftime update report guy. But I got to work with the guy who's currently the Tigers play-by-play guy, Matt Shepard. The only person who ever
First
said
down,
my real
10 to
name,
go.
again, not Mike Lowe,
Ball on
but
the
whoever said
46-yard
he
line.
never even met me. before he said my name on air. He never asked me. He said it perfectly, and I was like, dude, this guy like does his homework. Because my name is not easy to pronounce for most people. And he right away is like, let's go to the studio, and just dropped my name perfectly. I was like, whoa, this guy's a baller. But yeah, it was okay. I mean, it gave me some money. That was, of course, all I'm looking for.
2nd and 5 coming up
For,
here. Ball on the 42.
being an old college student, right? Just trying to get through. Get through with a little change in your pocket there. Oh, I tried to go for the pick, thinking it was the sideline. I almost got past
The
my finger.
defense got some pressure and forced a bad pass.
I think they've been a little bit more aggressive here with their pass rush, and that time it paid off with an
Hey, 3rd and
incompletion.
5. Let's do that under smoke. We're going to make it look like the cover 2. But it'll be a blitz here. Oh, dang. I thought they were going to pass. We should have had that. I was in a pass protect, and we were right there, too. We just couldn't wrap them up.
From the 33-yard line. 1st down. They go to the ground game. And he makes it out to about the 31-yard line. Second and 9. Ball on the 31-yard line. Now he's scrambling. He's at the 20. And down he goes.
Playing on skates, it's so hard. Oh yeah, butcher names, but yeah, that's kind of like broadcast 101, man. You gotta study that stuff ahead of time. And if you're not sure, ask. Again, speaking as someone who can never have people say his last name properly, even though it's not that difficult.
Ball on the 14-yard line. Pitches back. Tackle at the 15-yard line.
If these defenders continue to exploit the O-line like that, it's going to be a long day for this running back.
Get down around the goal line, you don't need as much deep help, so you can start blitzing a little bit more, things like that.
Makes it to the 12-yard line. Third down again. Draw here.
Nice.
A yard, maybe 2 on the carry.
Well, could have been worse. Oh man, I went kayaking for 2 hours earlier today. My arms hurt so bad. Even like just holding this controller, like
State could take the lead.
everything here is just hurting.
Kicks away, and the field goal is good.
And you got to think they're
Man,
pretty
I'm
happy with holding them to a field
getting
goal
sleepy.
right there.
I do like Ohio State's fight song. Like I said, I root for Michigan. Got a lot of buddies who are Michigan fans, but like I don't lose sleep over it. Like I'm a Lions fan before anything else. I didn't go to school at Michigan.
Excellent kick.
But I like Ohio State's fight song, which I believe was also actually written by a Michigan graduate. I think it's the same guy who wrote the Michigan fight song. I think it's a guy. I don't mean to just assume, but I believe the person wrote both fight songs. Pretty cool. Because they're both really good. So is Notre Dame. Talking about Notre Dame and Lions here.
Let's go! Red 18! Red 18!
He scrambles. And he throws it away.
Whew, man, our coverage is good. Let's look at that replay just to kind of get a look at what I was seeing or not seeing. So right away, the receiver on the right, who was kind of my pre-read, was just, I mean, just shut down at the line. And I can just sense that pressure getting through. And so I'm like, well, I got to move. And I might have had that running back. No, I didn't. It would have been crossbody. I mean, there was an on-the-run throw that would have been risky at best. So I'm okay with that. You know, maybe Joe Milton's able to escape that. Even if I tried to, like, go, I mean, there's a nice hole there off tackle, right? But, I mean, that's closed up. Like, there was nothing. Nobody was open on that play. That's good, though. I mean, Ohio State's obviously a damn good team, so we're going to do kind of what I call an RPO in this game, which is come out in the wide receiver screen.
From their own 23-yard
but
line.
have a few audibles
second down.
In our pocket. So we're not going to do that because he's up on him. We're going to actually run to the left here. There's a blitz.
He makes it to the 25-yard line.
I don't like running on second and long, but oh yeah, I'm very much used to being fans of bad teams. Tigers, Lions, Red Wings right now. Let's try that curl route again. If they're not pressing.
On their own 25-yard line. Third down.
Let's go. Red 18. Check, check. Big dog. Big dog.
I'm going to go max protect here.
Regular.
Nothing at all open.
Now he tries to buy some time.
Dude, what are you doing? That was weird.
And he just gets
I wanted to
rid of
try and throw at the R, but he like wouldn't set himself. That was just really weird. I do want, I mean, I don't know. It doesn't feel like there's like gameplay lag, but it is weird how I struggle a lot more when I'm streaming. But so like protection was great. I mean, I'm glad I held it in. We had great protection in this play. But again, I mean, who's open, guys? Who is open? And so I go here and I look and I'm like, well, wait a second. R, you know, maybe there's a shot, but I'm glad I didn't do that. Because if I set my feet, I was going to try to throw it out to him. And I don't think McNamara would have made the right throw. And when I say right throw, like, I don't think he would have gotten enough on it. There's nobody open. It's okay. Live to play another down, right? Even if you got a punt. But damn, we can't keep just assuming we'll hold these guys
to punt.
3 points or whatever.
And this one is a beauty.
But we do have one of the worst offenses in the country, so I mean, we shouldn't be so surprised and giving these guys great field position.
Got to give some applause to the defense. They really came out playing strong today.
Well, you know better than me, Brad. This college football game is about emotion. And to be able to play great defense in a college game, you got to come out and play with your hair on fire.
It's fajita night tonight, guys. Fajitas, margaritas. Get excited. I feel like I've earned a margarita today.
Well, the defense held them to 3 on their last possession.
Homemade too. My wife makes
drive would be even better.
Bomb margaritas. I'm just gonna throw. I mean, I'm not talking. It's not out of like some bottle or. Oh, do that. Nice.
Incomplete. It's knocked
I mean,
down by the
she
defense.
makes it from scratch.
You know, that actually might have been
This
a
little
break
orange
for the
in there,
offense.
like,
Sometimes
dude, they're good.
passes can
You
linger in
guys,
the air and get picked off.
you're missing out. If we were out in San Diego, if we do the SSG meetup in San Diego, I'll try and get my wife to make us some margarita.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 45-yard line.
I mean, you're gonna have margaritas in SoCal anyway. Somebody should do this throw. Okay, there we go.
Fires incomplete.
All right,
He was
come
looking
on.
for the tight end.
Nine more subscribers, guys. Tell your friends, tell your spouses, tell your bosses. Okay, listen, I know this guy
They need
Mike.
to get it inside the 45.
He needs you to subscribe. It's funny because I really don't care. I say it mostly tongue in cheek. Like I don't. Oh, thank gosh.
Throws to the receiver.
Good job, D.
Incomplete.
But I do like more people. I guess for me, it's like I like more people in the chat. I like just chatting while I play. It kind of reminds me of I can't. It kind of takes me back to the days of like again just sitting in college with my buddies at Eastern, You know, we had dynasties with like the guys across the hall or like the guy in the apartment next door, and skipping class because like everyone's done with recruiting except for you, and they're all giving you crap. Like, come on, dude, just go late, do your recruiting so they can advance. It's like, ugh. So Ryan's in for the meetup. Austin to San Diego, yeah, I've done that flight a million times. It's about 3 hours. It's longer than you think. Austin Airport's great, though. I love, Ryan, you're going to love the Austin Airport if that's your, it looks like that'll be your base airport if you guys move. It's a great airport. Really, really easy to get to. Traffic in Austin's kind of a bear, but...
Set to resume action here in the second
good airport.
quarter.
San Diego Airport's not bad either.
There hasn't been too much
But I like the
daylight
Austin
between
one.
these two teams.
The new terminal in
In
San
games
Diego
like
is really
this,
nice.
some players try to press too much, and that can cause mistakes.
There we go. Come on, let's go.
Nice run up the middle. Evans gains about 4 yards on the play.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
I haven't run an option play yet.
It's 2nd down, 6 yards to go.
Yeah, man, if COVID clears up, I mean, the SSG meetup, that's going to happen if we can do it safely, and it will be pretty cool. Dude, block him.
Makes it out to maybe the
Damn it, right
40-yard
tackle.
line.
I hate having my backup right tackle in.
That'll make it 3rd and 5.
We're going to try that air raid here a little bit, but
It's 3rd down and 5 to go. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Check, check. Tiger. Ready. Lighter. Check, check. Spider. Spider. Check, check.
all kinds of audibles to shorten those routes up. I don't trust Yes, catch that, yes.
Makes the grab past the marker.
So I caught a couple audibles there just to create a little bit shorter routes. I shouldn't have thrown it that hard, I'm lucky. I had to, but let's see what we can do here. Actually, let's set up a screen again.
From the 50, it's 1st down.
See if we can get McNamara going.
They come out in a 5-wide set.
That's a good work ball. Oh,
Slings
damn
out
it.
there
We're
incomplete.
going to get a flag on it now.
This is definitely going to be pass interference. However, I'm not sure who they're going to call it at.
Ay, ay, ay.
That penalty drives them back, and they're shooting themselves in the foot here.
Well, if they could just keep their concentration, they'll avoid
Oh yeah, we
situations like
took,
that.
dude, many things took back seats to the Dynasty. As it should in college. Come on. And I work in education, but like, come on now. Get your recruiting done. I mean, first off, you should just plan better. You should go to class and have your recruiting done. Don't wait. Might have Bell here. Could have Bell. Yeah, I can't see him. And the damn lag. The lag screwed me on that. Had a wide open player underneath. This lag is annoying. I wish.
Boy, they really pounded him on that throw.
Coach K college basketball. I don't think I ever played that. Had a guy open underneath.
It's 2nd and long.
Super
Ball on the
annoying.
40.
The lag did not register my throw.
Ready. Green 88. Green 88.
Yeah.
On the throw.
Just nobody opens. And I sit there, I'm going to take a sack, so. I mean, am I missing something? I didn't see anybody open again. They are just blanketing things. And even the running back's covered. And I have a guy coming in my face. Like, even if, like, well, we're going to wait for it to open up. Like, I guess the receiver's got a step, but he's got a safety over top. So, like, all I was trying to do, I was just hoping that defender was going to keep kind of going to his left. And I tried to throw it to my receiver's right. As you can see there. And I mean, it's just nothing. So we're gonna run a screen again. Let's try to get some field position here. This is ridiculous.
Third and long here, and they hope to convert another one and keep this drive going.
But I mean, I shouldn't be frustrated. This is Ohio State. This game should not be easy. Get that block, big boy.
They go with a screen here, and the halfback's got it. He's
Dang.
pushed out of bounds.
Oh, just not enough to really go
46-yard
for it, though.
That was a good pass and catch there, but still not enough for the first down.
That's not an easy
Yeah,
conversion
it's
here
just
on third down
not.
for the
They're
offense.
just too good.
All the defense has to do is stay back, keep everything in front of them, come up and make a tackle.
Let's see if he aims for the sideline and tries to get this thing down deep in their own territory. He punts this one high in the air.
Not terrible, but 21-yard punt, yikes. At the 25, so a whole 21 yards of field position, but no, it's a couple first downs.
In a
Let's bring
game
a
that's
safety
this
up
close,
here.
you can't afford to waste possession.
Should help with the option if they run it here.
Ohio State holds a field goal lead.
That's what I was looking for. Come on, there you
They
go.
bring him down at the 20-yard line.
It's got to be frustrating for this offense to go backwards, but they've just got to stick with it and know that big plays will eventually happen.
Oh, nice, Jamie. You'll have it. You'll have the new college football game just in time when you start college. Make sure you go to college now, not for all the reasons everyone else probably tells you, but just so you can play college football with your friends. Again, tongue-in-cheek, don't forget. Oh, come on, look at that. Look at that, that's like a Lions play right there.
The 47-yard line. This one might be coming back.
Yeah, that's a great game. I still remember like the player names, like my buddies, we used to like send each other the names of our ridiculous players. Like I remember my buddy had a legendary player named Thomas. And William Gilliam was another one of his legendary players. I had when I played USC, I had I pretended that they were brothers. It was Bubba Cork and Lorenzo Cork. One was a linebacker and one was the quarterback, so I always had a cork on the field. Just stuff like that. It was so fun.
Now after the penalty.
I had a running back. I know I've told this in the stream. I had Rodney Dangerfield as a running back before. Not Rod Dangerfield, mind you. Rodney Dangerfield. Like the Rodney Dangerfield. And again, all the no respect jokes whenever you score a touchdown. Good fun. That was actually when I was Ohio State too. Rodney Dangerfield was a Buckeye. Oh yeah, that was fun.
From their own 15-yard line. Third down.
Nice.
Brad, I just
Job,
think the
Michigan.
quarterback's got to do a much better job of being able to read that defense and make quicker decisions.
I wish I could remember all the names of players.
When the defense starts to get pressure, you've got to either get rid of that football or check it down or take off and run with it.
This would be a great game if it was like in the snow or
Wilson
something. I mean, this is
is the
just
deep man,
ridiculous.
awaiting the return.
We're lucky though. Ohio State's just. I mean, we are a #1 defense in the country though. So, and we've done some nice
Wilson,
stuff.
46.
Look at
He's
this.
at the 30. He
There we
gets
go.
hit out of bounds at the 23-yard line.
Roman Wilson's going to
Fantastic
probably win
return.
top
Boy,
returner
is
in
he
the country.
explosive.
He has been awesome. And I know we need to use him more in the offense, but trust me, that's coming.
Momentum
Whether this
swings
game
have been
or
fairly
certainly in the
even.
future. He's
And with
just
so
an
little
electric guy.
separation, this game can be drastically changed
No,
by
Jamie,
just
we
one or
played
two
two other.
plays.
There was no online back then. I mean, there was eventually, but when I played, it was always head-to-head. So, you know, your buddy would need to come over
Makes it
to your
the
apartment or
22-yard
whatever, and
line.
or no, I guess it was. How did it go? It must have been online, but we just played it, yeah, head-to-head. We just go to someone's place and play a bunch of games. Yeah, it was damn good fun. I mean, you can do that here. You can still play this game online.
From the 22-yard line. Second down.
Ooh, got a big gap up the middle here. And of course they audible. Come on, give me some blocks. That's what I was looking at.
And he's brought down.
All right, guys, can we get this? Can we get 2 damn yards? If I give you the ball, can you get 2 yards? Let's go to Chris Evans here. No, yeah, go with your first answer, right?
It's third down, and they're about 2 yards shy of the sticks.
Ready,
I remember one of our buddies was just like really bad at it, right? Like he just sucked at college football. And one of our buddies who was, you know, pretty solid at the game, like if I had an undefeated season or something, but he was playing the guy who was really, really bad and ended up losing to, like this guy was just dropping back, throwing up like Hail Marys, like he's just not good. Ends up losing to him. And I mean, we just lost our, you know what, like we were just dying. We were laughing so hard. Because like down to the last drive, like he's trying to, you know, mount a comeback and everything, and just it was just so, like, the guy's calling, he's on the goal line on defense and he's calling 3-4. Like it was just, and this guy like coaches, he's like a high school football coach now, like he knows what he's doing.
Takes it up the middle for a
And
nice
yeah,
run.
it was super funny. So anyway, tons of good stories with that. Jamie, when you start college, man, make sure you buy that college football game. Hopefully they don't mess it up for you. Yeah, it was good times. 2nd and 5. What do we do here? A little quick pass action, perhaps.
They're at the 5.
If it's there, I'm not going to
Second
force it.
down.
If I see something I think might open up, like we have 3 guys on the right, they have 2 defenders. Oh
Here's a
gosh,
throw, and it's
that's
almost
a ridiculous play. He's one of their highest rated players too, we saw.
As a defender, you want to keep your hands up. Maybe
With
you can
3 of
come away
9,
with the
welcome
pick
to
or at
Michigan
least deflect the
quarterback
ball.
football. We're gonna do that spacing
They'll line
play.
it up again on 3rd down.
Something's got to open here.
They'll spread
Yeah, it's
the
a lot of
field here.
nostalgia.
Let's
Like
see
I
what
said,
the
I
defense
said in the
does
last
with a
stream,
final
I don't think
down.
it's like the greatest game in the world like everybody else, but it is fun. Oh no! I had him wide
This
open.
quarterback is tough as
I'm
nails,
just like
Brett. He's gonna sit
inches
down
away
and
from
give
having a good
himself
game
a
today.
chance. The only problem is
So triangle wide open. And again, I don't think it's like a stream lag or anything. So I'm looking here, like everyone's covered, and I'm just like, wait. And right there, he clears. Look at that. I mean, he's wide open around the C, right? Right there. Wide open. Nothing was, though, for a while. Their coverage, man. Right? I don't think anything was really open. I mean, who are you throwing to? And then right there, he moves. Just as I go to throw. Maybe I should have left a running back in. So, I mean, what are they? They're bringing 4 and just dropping everybody back, sitting in zone. But, man, they are a
point, you gotta
good
have a
team, man.
feel. Almost that 6th sense on
We'll
when
take the
to get
tie.
out
I mean,
of
to
there
be
and
tied,
avoid the pressure, or just to
half's
throw
not over
the
yet,
ball
but
before you get
I
hit.
guess to be
Down.
where we're at here, tied, we'll
Field
take it.
goal, and this is nothing more than a chip shot. And it is good.
Jamie, you're probably right.
Let's get the latest now from Reese Davis.
Hawkeyes come into today's game to 5th
You're
ranked
probably
team in the
right
country
in that
for
it's going to
Iowa.
be a bit of a
They're shooting
letdown.
for
Whoa,
their
it just got
10th
really
win in
dark.
a row.
I'm going to turn my light on, guys. 1 second.
10-3.
Oh, we've seen some big upsets, and that one would measure
See if
right
that's
up
any
with the
better
rest
for
of
y'all. Ryan, you better start working in y'all in your vernacular. It's a great word. It's super helpful.
them. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. He sends this one deep.
What is the witness protection?
This one's going to be
Oh
down
my gosh,
in the
I'm
end
so
zone
sore.
for a
I might have to
touchback.
like stand up for a little bit off camera, so you guys don't have to like stare at my groin. I'm so sore. I've been sitting in that kayak for so damn long. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna stand up here just for a little bit.
You always want to go in the locker room with momentum, so as we get closer to halftime, I think we'll see more and more attempts to create big plays.
Nice.
At about the
Nice.
23-yard line.
Well, you can really mess with an offense's game plan if you can take away their ability to run.
Aiden Hutchinson out of Dearborn, Michigan. It's the place in the U.S. where you will find the best Middle Eastern food in the world. Well, not in the world. Sorry, in the U.S. though, for sure. San Diego's got a good
23-yard line.
Lebanese
In
food
second
game
down.
though. Check out El Cajon area. Some good restaurants out there. Nice play.
Gets it out to his receiver.
Austin,
Murray.
not so much. I definitely try. Austin's got fantastic food, including even pizza. They actually have a Detroit-style pizza place. Ryan, let me make sure I give you that info. But delicious. Everything. But the Lebanese food was never very good in Austin. It was okay. Oh no.
Halfback's got it on the quick throw.
It's third and 8. That's a timeout for Michigan.
26-yard line.
Give us that ball.
The Wolverines taking their first
Michigan's
time out of the
defense
half.
all year. Except for when we played Western Michigan. Check out my puffer coat. Looking good. When is College Revamped can update the coats? I mean, nothing wrong with the puffer coat. It's just funny. It just looks like such an old puffer coat.
You know, we're getting so used to pinball football.
What about number 03 over there? 03.
Kind of refreshing, isn't it? I mean, every single week.
Number
football games, you're
03.
seeing scores in the 30s and 40s. This is one of those low-scoring games. Which
All right.
offense will get that big
Hey, let's
break?
try
Eventually, it
the
could be the
play
team
I've
that
been
wins.
keeping in the back pocket here.
This is the point
Let's
in the
get
game
Roman
where you don't
Wilson
wanna
going
make
here.
any mistakes that give
Let's get the
other
Hawaiian,
guys
the
a
flying
reason to feel
Hawaiian.
more confident going into
I don't know if
halftime.
that's his nickname
So
or
an
not,
empty
but that's what I'm gonna
backfield
call
with
him.
5 wide receivers.
Come on.
Wide receiver screen play.
Oh,
Tackle made.
this damn lag, I tell you. It like messes up your like timing and everything. We'll take it.
From the 42-yard line.
4 of 11, baby. But we're not losing.
Ready! Red 68!
Great
Yep.
job by the defense
go.
in getting after that quarterback.
4-12.
I think they've got in with some happy feet. He appears to be a bit rattled.
Oh, man. It's just tough to get things going. I'm actually going to call 4 verts. If something's wide open, I'll take it. But this is kind of like a running back as the primary guy. They are blitzing here.
Let's go! Wide 80! Wide 80!
Lag almost got me.
Man can't tack on any yardage.
Clock tick down a little bit. We will take the field goal. Let's try to hit him with a run here. At least get us in the field goal range.
3rd and 5. Ball on the 36-yard
I'm gonna
line.
just tick this clock down though.
Ready! Green 88! Green 88! Hot!
Tackle after a decent run up the gut.
Just hurry up in college only because of you got that nice ability to have the clock stop for you.
Ready! Green 95!
He's taken down around the 12-yard line. Michigan's going to have to use their
Okay,
second
that's not
timeout.
exactly what I had in mind for that route.
Quite a few yards on that play.
On the
Kirk.
comeback,
It was an
I
excellent route, and he did a
wanted you to
great
throw it
job of
underneath him.
holding on to the football.
But whatever, we'll take it. Those crossing routes, I don't even know if I'll try. I don't even know if I'm gonna have
It's
time.
1st and 10.
Like
Ball
their
on the 12-yard
defense is
line.
just, we can't block them.
Here we go! Green 90! Check, check!
I'll be throwing this out of bounds if these guys aren't open.
A little toss across the middle. And he's tackled at the 4-yard line.
Let's
The
take it.
Wolverines, they're going to have to call their 3rd and final timeout.
So we'll try to just keep this to, incomplete pass or bust kind of thing. I'm gonna call that Y trail, just knowing I'm not even looking at the outside receivers. This is pretty much a 2-route thing here. We'll look for R and we'll look for X after that. Touchdown. Catch that ball.
Quick
Yes.
throw in the end zone, touchdown.
And the crowd goes quiet. Come on, quit lagging. They ruined the fight song. Hey, look at McNamara. 8 of 16 for 80 yards and a touchdown. That almost looks like a decent stat line. But whatever, Michigan's got the lead. It's not pretty, but all while standing up off to the side of my TV so you guys aren't looking at my
27 play,
kneecaps.
61-yard drive, and that's good for a
I
touchdown.
wonder if I could stand over here.
How about the guys up
If you guys
front?
will see
The
me.
offensive line giving the quarterback
I don't know how much
plenty
the
of time
camera
to
is.
be able to read the defense
Oh, yeah, I
and
could
make
probably,
the
I
right
can see a little bit better over this way.
And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. He just drills this
Oh
one.
yeah, Ryan, the barbecue is legit, man, in Austin. This is the best I've ever had. No, Nick, I don't think the stream has anything to do with the game lagging, because it's happened. I've had flawless games while streaming, and I've had kind of like startle, or what do you want to call it, like jumpy games while not.
In a game that's this close,
The only thing I could figure when I started this, my wife was on a like Zoom call with some of her friends. That could certainly, but again, it's not, the stream's not lagging, right? We have the running back. I don't know who I'm covering. There we go, guys.
He's
Get him.
scrambling. And he tackles him hard at the 28-yard line. He got
But my
3
wife was
yards
doing
there
a
on
Zoom
the
call
scramble.
thing, and that could have very well made it a little bit boggy. But this is the game. There's a difference. You guys would be seeing it. You guys would be seeing lag, while I wouldn't be if it was anything else.
From their own
All right, Michigan leads
28-yard
at the
line.
half.
It's second down.
Ryan, I'll have a
tight
whole list
first
of
half
barbecue
football,
places for
and
you.
we head to the break. 10-3, Michigan.
And I know you guys aren't like straight in Austin. That's a big freeze there. What just happened here? So this freeze is troublesome. Because this just like, everything just stopped. And I'm really sad. Because I feel like this great half just went away. Because it is definitely frozen on my end right now. So maybe we spoke too soon. Well, I don't know. I've never had this game freeze like this. So, But this is like dead frozen. And there's not even like a disc I can eject or anything like that. Let me see if I like try to go back to the main menu or something like that. That's weird. Alright, let's see. I'm taking the old PS3 controller. Let's see if I can get something to happen here, but it's not looking good. That's for sure. Huh. Many games freeze, especially older games. I just wish I knew what caused it. But dang. Shoot. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I think we're SOL, same old Lions, as they say. Some good furniture stores. Yeah, I imagine that's gonna be hard. We were looking at moving to Hawaii at one point, and oof, man, it's a lot moving over. Not that Hawaii's overseas, but kind of similar, right? I mean, just it's a lot of stuff. Paperwork, I'm sure, you know, with kids and stuff. We had paperwork just for our dog. I mean, it was a big thing. So I can imagine. Well, guys, I'm bummed, man. I'm sorry. It's a good game. We'll do it again. I don't know when. There's a small chance tonight, but probably not tonight. At the very least, at the very latest, it'll be Tuesday or so. But I'll definitely make sure I stream the Ohio State game. But yeah, we'll have to try it again. I had head coach freezing on me earlier too, and we were kind of playing around. So I don't know. I don't think it's my system or anything. I think it's just this dumb luck today. But anyway, that's all, guys. Sorry about that. See you next time. Yeah, Nick, I did, by the way. I did have more freezing there.